But we're joined now by Gargi, who's with Dr Anil Joshi. He flagged off a cycle rally from Mumbai to Uttarakhand, and he's kind of looking at all of these issues. He's a celebrated environmentalist. And over to you, Gargi.
Right. Thank you so much for that, Swati. And you spoke about, the water security and scarcity in the country. And we are with Dr Anil Joshi, who, as you said today, his cycle march, they're calling it, from the financial capital to the environment capital, from Mumbai to Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand, the birthplace of the Ganga, and so many rivers emanating from Uttarakhand and the glaciers that give us a lot of the water that comes to our plains. Well, let me just go across to Dr Joshi to understand more about this cycle march, is what you're calling it. Cycle march from, it was flagged off today till the 9th of November, where it ends in Uttarakhand. What is your message here? The purpose is to talk to people about the environment, to talk about our natural resources. If you could tell us more about this cycle march.
In fact, when India was independent, we adopted the Western model of development, and that was economic insecurity we were passing through. That was very important. So we had also been doing industrialization and everything, whatever the Western world had been doing. Now, that time was economic crisis across the world. But today, if you look into the globally, even the America currently is passing through the storms. And so in our country, whether it is a sea, whether it is a mountain, everywhere ecological distresses. So that does mean that somewhere we are wrong. And the message ultimately we want to carry is, we cannot deny the development. We really need the one. Yes. But ecology, inclusive economy model can give you only sustainability and sustenance. And that is the reason. Pragati means the Mumbai is the one city in the world, in the country, which is placed as Sensex fall and come up. And here we come from a place which we are, with the Ganga, many rivers emanating from the Himalayas, we call ecological capital. So on one hand, we have economy reaching, and the Mumbai know about that better, where on the other hand, we have the mountain also suffering. Mumbai also, one rainfall and Mumbai gone. So therefore, I think more important today will be, we need a Pragati, Mumbai and Prakriti both. And therefore, we are undertaking this mission and saying that the GDP cannot be everything, which we adopted again from the Europeans. We really need another growth measure, which we place as a ecological growth measure, gross environment product. Herein, 4 pillars: water, soil, air and forest. Where do we stand annually against the inequality?
So we have to talk about environment also when we talk about development, and climate change is no longer something that's, in the distance or something that's in the future. It's here, it's happening right now. You said Pakistan floods, the fires in the US, the fires in Europe. We're seeing it, and the hurricanes and, there are cyclones that are coming. Mumbai was under threat a few months ago under a cyclone.
But I am to tell you that this country may be different in the world, but nature is one. So this has to be understood. And the second important thing is, see, we unfortunately, whether it is the Western world, today, the whole Western Europe had the temperature 41 to 47 degrees centigrade. If that model is perfect, I think we'll have to deny now that model anymore. Because 41 to 47 degrees centigrade, 65% Europe was dried this time. So it does mean that somewhere that model won't do. India definitely when we can aspire, we can think we are a country where हवा, मिट्टी, जंगल, पानी को भगवान माना जाता था. परंपराओं की अपनी एक जगह थी. लेकिन हमने क्या किया, आंखें बंद करके एक मॉडल किया. लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि एक समय आ चुका है कि हमें समझना होगा कि प्रकृति प्रभु प्रवृत्ति में अंतर नहीं होता. और इसलिए अगर बेहतर बनना है तो you will have to respect ecosystem also, ecology also, environment also. As good we want to have a development, but we will have to be very serious about the ecosystem growth.
And आपके साथ बहुत सारे लोग भी जुड़े हुए हैं. And if you could tell us a bit about the journey you're going to take all along the way, you're going to be talking about the environment and natural resources and trying to mobilize people and create awareness.
Yes, we wanted to do from a place like Mumbai, and sea to the mountain, and samudra se shikhar tak. That's the whole idea. And we have a group, youth, girls also, different classes. You see, there are well-off people also and very poor, and we are a mixed one. And we want to realize all of them that their future is not with the huge building that you have around. The more important is Jaan than Jahan. So Jaan is more important. Jahan, you can only enjoy Jahan when you have a Jaan, and Jaan is likely to something wrong likely to happen.
Okay, so if you could tell us, आप कहाँ से हैं? आप बताइए अपने बारे में.
मैं उत्तराखंड से उत्तरकाशी से हूँ और हम लोग जो ये भी साइकिलिंग के लिए निकले हैं तो मैसेज एक ही है कि प्रकृति से हम हैं, हमसे प्रकृति नहीं है. So this is a message.
Okay, lovely. So lots of young people here, as you can see all. And if you could tell us a bit about the route that you'll be taking, where will you be stopping?
We will be passing through the 7 states. We begin with the Maharashtra, then Madhya Pradesh, and then Haryana, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, and then Uttarakhand, 7 states. And we are beginning Gandhi ji ki jagah se, Gandhi ji ke din se, because Gandhi was very well aware of ecology, economy, and he knew better than any person in the world. I strongly believe that. And that day we are beginning Gandhi ji ka din se, and we are going to a day where we have a Sthapna Divas. Uttarakhand was born. We want to realize both of them. You had been here, but you see, even both places are currently suffering. We cannot be very happy with this.
Well, this is very dear to me since I'm also from Uttarakhand. So very, our full support to this cycle march that's taking place, and it'll end in Uttarakhand on the 7th of November. Back to you, Swati.
Thank you so much, Gargi, for that.